They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From midfield, here's Tua, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He'll get it inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. A disastrous loss there on 1st and goal on the sack. Sets him back big time. We're scoreless after one. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Winston. Throw left side complete. To Troutman. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Winston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the 2nd half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the 41, Winston. And oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Working out of the gun, Winston. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Saints punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Waddle now to return it. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A huge... Play there in overtime. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now Tua. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
Here's Tua. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So it's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.